Hey everyone, Two Angry Frogs here, and we've been running a lot of Overcharged Delves, learning the ins and outs of this new content. And if you're struggling to conquer them, you're not alone. The difficulty has been ramped up, but so have the rewards. In this guide, we'll dive into what makes Overcharged Delves different, and strategies and tips you can use to overcome this new challenge. So let's jump in with our tour guide brand and tackle this new content. So how do we get started? We'll pick up a short quest chain that you can start from the adventure journal, which sends you to talk to Dagran at the Delvers headquarters. Dagran explains that Titan constructs are rising up and tasks you with unlocking the overcharged consoles that we find in these new delves. To find where to go to complete the quest, we have 6 possible delves, including Fungal Folly and Kriegfall's Rest in the Isle of Dorn, Nightfall Sanctum and Skittering Breach in Halifal, the Spiral Weave in Ashgahet, and Side Street Sluice in the Undermine. 2 bountiful delves of these 6 are active each day with an overcharged affix. You can find on the world map which bountiful delves are overcharged, and the delve having what looks like an electrical current around the icon. So let's head out to our first overcharged delve. When you first enter the delve, you'll notice the new Titan console, and turning in the initial quest will send you off to complete another quest, Titan Discount. Dagran tasks you with collecting disc shards that we will use to power the console. These can be found in nearly everything in the delve, from looting enemies, looting mislaid curiosity treasures, defeating a new delve special enemy, the overcharged bot, and looting the end of delve chests after defeating the boss. The first thing you'll likely notice is that enemy health has been ramped up quite a bit. At least in Tier 11 delves, I was back to a lot of pet healing, making sure to grab ram potions, and taking a little longer to take enemies down. The second thing you'll notice are the new traps spread throughout the delve. These include overcharged pylons that hit you with electric shocks, electric sapper landmines on the floor that stun you if you step on them, and Titan storm crystals that drop electric pools under your feet. So after running through the delve and defeating the boss, back at the start of the delve, turn in the Titan Discount quest and you'll receive 50 disc shards and a pouch containing another 50 shards. With 100 shards in hand, you can now unlock the overcharged console tech tree. The console works a lot like the hourglass that we had for Horrific Visions. You use 100 disc shards to purchase a Titan disc, and then Titan discs are used to unlock talents in the tech tree. Each talent costs 1 Titan disc, and note that you'll be able to unlock all of the tech tree talents. The tech tree includes offensive, defensive, and utility type talents, but there are 2 that are quite interesting and can be used to your advantage. These include the Overcharged Empowerment and Overcharged Fortification, which increase your damage and decrease the damage you take as long as you are taking damage from traps. So don't kill that overcharged pylon or Titan storm crystal right away when you have these talents, but let them damage you so you can take down other enemies quicker. And since overcharged fortification keeps you from being stunned by the landmines, the strategy is to take damage from an overcharged pylon or a Titan storm crystal first, and then you can use the landmines to keep the buff going before it drops off after 7 seconds. So after completing the console quest, you get a quest to go after the durable information storage container or disc belt. Similar to Circe's circlet that we got in Siren's Isle, the disc belt is a gear power-up that is customizable and will be usable for the remainder of Season 2 and likely for some time going into Season 3. So let's run the next Overcharged Delve to complete the Disc Belt quest. Once the quest is completed, head back to Dagran at the Delvers headquarters. Turning in the quest rewards the Disc Belt starting at item level 691. So, how does the belt work? Unlike Circe's circlet with the various gem combinations, the Disc Belt is much more streamlined. Right-clicking on the belt opens up a new window showing the various effects the belt can have. You can select one effect from the 9 available, and this can be changed at any time you like. The belt starts with 2 available effects, and you can hover over each locked effect to determine what delve you need to complete to find the Titan disc for that effect. Note that these effects do trigger when you're outside of delves. As indicated in the effect text, the delve where the Titan disc can be found does not have to be overcharged in order to get the disc. So there's no time gating for collecting all of the effects. For the Titan discs we collected, all were found in chests at the end of the delve after defeating the final boss. Once you have a Titan disc, you can add the effect by right-clicking on the Titan disc, and then the effect is selectable and can be activated in the belt. In addition to collecting the various effects, we can also level up the belt. Each week, Dagran has a quest available, gathering an upgrade. The quest requires collecting faulty Titan directives in Overcharged Delves. The faulty Titan directives are looted from Titan constructs in these delves, and note that it may take a couple of runs at times to get 4 of them just due to the drop rate being somewhat low. Turning in the quest rewards a Titan memory card and an overcharged chest containing a restored coffer key, runed undermined crests, and a champion track piece of gear. You can use the Titan memory card to upgrade the disc belt item level, and completing the weekly quest will eventually max out the belt at item level 701. Outside of the disc belt and rewards from completing Overcharged Delves, we also have a new toy and mount we can grab. The mount, OC91 Chariot, is a skywriting mech suit type mount rewarded for completing the Titan Console Overcharged achievement, and this simply requires opening all of the talents in the Overcharged Console tech tree. The toy, the redeployment module, is a new Hearthstone effect that you get for completing the Overcharged Delver achievement. This just requires completing 4 of the 6 delves that are in the list of Overcharged Delves. So there you have it. Whether you're hunting Titan discs for new belt effects, chasing upgrades with weekly quests, or working toward the rewards like the OC91 Chariot mount and redeployment module toy, Overcharged Delves provide content for both casual and completionist players. And with no strict time gating like we've seen in previous events, these should stand out as a centerpiece of the patch. As always, let us know your thoughts and any questions you have down below in the comments. And make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you always know what's coming up next. And a special shout out to our members for your continued support. We thank you very much. And everyone, have a great day.